dearly global Oneness family. This is 5D New Earth Queen Mother Goddess Sophia. I'm present on this planet now. And as this is the really last chance for all these people to go through, and we call the mass awakening and the big shifting. Yeah, this is the last chance, indeed. The third wave awakening just happened now. And it will be bring the whole planet turn over. Yeah, as 3D collapse in this way, and more awakening people with their so strong guides with their journey to start to be that independent sovereignty. And on our new earth is all is sovereignty, divine beings. Yeah, so that's why this awakening journey is profound, is very personal, private in the work. Indeed, every person, every soul's very different experience taking place now. Yeah, but you should understand this is totally correct, need to be. So today our topic will focus on the abundance concept in different dimensions, what the meaning is, such as 3D, 4D abundance and 5D abundance. What's that meaning and sign is? I know many people are very, very concerned about their financial freedom, their money income, all these survival, basically survival model things. Yeah, of course, this is also is the foundation. Yeah. And so in 3D, hell, as that ego programming is deeply rooted on this planet, is nearly 350,000 years, and in this cycle is 26,000 years, and this chance so is very profound for the awakening, because many souls are really is blocking in the karma wheel here. 26,000 years. Okay, including lots of Lemuria souls, Atlantic souls, old souls. Yes. So the older souls, they are really came from the other star nations. As we said, that is the star nation children. But they came here, they are really forgot. As human, 3D ego human, with that strong programming, so really forgot it. And it's okay, because this primate creator, Mother Goddess Sophia, with that gamma rays can awakening everywhere. Every life beings on this planet, if they are ready. The light is totally win here, so you can imagine. The dark forces just run away, but they have no place to run. They cannot hide them. They cannot find out any place to go, because this planet is totally sealed by light, by the gamma rays. So, okay, so now we're talking about 3D, this abundance concept. Why we needed to talking about this? Because many our just awakening families, they really stuck in the 3D matrix, this cultural, religion, this teaching dogma, social pattern, long time, I must say. They are living in that cage long time. So that's why we must say they must really healing themselves first. And also including, especially letting go their ego program, and they're cleansing their karma, payback their karma now. So as payback karma, so we said, ego game allowing for the dark forces to operation, manipulation, all these sentient beings. Yeah, because that primary creator, Mother Goddess Sophia, and Mother Earth Sophia, both run this experience taking place. So this is the mother encouraged the bad kids to play. Yes, but of course, finally we'll recorrect this. Okay, so now we are discover this 3D hell. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Because when the people are awakening, you just realize something wrong with your life in 3D matrix. If, like now, the pandemic period, many people, they cannot move on, just stay home. They feel very struggling because they never experienced this, because this is very strange for them. Yes. Yeah. So this message, today's videos, we both for 3D newly awakening family, we both for 4D on the journey of awakening, and also for our 5D celebrating here. So abundance, both in every dimensions, so different. So of course, firstly, 3D, this abundance, because the ego is based, this matrix based on that ego programming is lack, fear, separation, and defense. Also with the long-term victim model, enslavement, survival model. So they had a lot of dysfunction and mental disease. All these society are distorted. So all these cultures in 3D, no matter where it is, like China, Middle East, everywhere, Europe, American, Africa, everywhere, that culture, that dogmas by this government spread and brainwashed through the mainstream medias, schools, colleges, all this training brainwash. And of course, because the ego society has that structure. So that structure based on patriarchy, hierarchy. Why? So now I will explain to you. So the patriarchy, hierarchy is just no love, really no love. Very cruel, very sadness. Yeah, so the strongest just enslave and eat the weakers. There is no compassion. There is no really good support and good deeds, because that's not that 3D hell pattern. So in 3D hell, no matter what kind of governors or the leaders talking about their big dream or their beneficial for the public, that's the liar only, because they cannot do. They said that, but that's the liar to the public and enslave the public, because the 3D matrix hell is already totally controlled by that dark false gods, Anunnaki. So of course it's not possible, no way out in this matrix. Karma will. By all this ego program, so then people are usually, all these life beings, including nature, including animal world, is the mirror reflecting to the human civilization, human beings. Yeah, that's the God planning, that's the desire from this primary creator. And but many people, they don't know. They just say, okay, you can see the nature. What's the nature? They kill each other, they eat each other. So our human being must also doing like this. Yeah. So this is the excuse people wanted to making. And so the abundance in 3D hell is all about that stronger, stubborn ego with cruel, black magic, violence, blood, sacrifice, killing, size, invading, occupy other life beings' resources. Yeah, this is very sad. So you will see along the history so many injustice cases, such as the First World War and Second World War. So the Elizabeth Queen is totally functioning in the First World War, Second World War. Yeah, all they are the politics, the bankers, the rich family, the fourth royal families around the world. They are part of the biggest ego group, Illuminati. Yeah, so that's the conspiracy group fully control, dominance this planet in each country, each corner, with already 5,000 years in the human history. So, despite you came from 3D people, you came from different culture, different nationality, and different races. You are both already in the cage. You are both with that tradition, culture, dogmas to limiting you, dysfunctioning. So you had that kind of 3D fear, 3D worry, the survival model. So you are always, the automatic pattern is to be that working hard, struggling, fighting, competition, jealous, all kinds of ego, emotionally, and pattern behavior and addictions come to surface to all underground operation. Yeah. Whatever in the human history of 3D hell is very sad. All about that victim and the victim. And all about that's very sad. So the worst case now worldwide known is that pedophilia ceremony. Abuse the kids, the children, sexual abuse children with their life source, their blood drinking. For that evil spirit, black magical power to dominance this 3D hell matrix society, because they just are creating that fear in the subconscious human beings collectively. So then human being, generation, the devolution, they cannot evolve because that fear, that the varied, that enslavement that's blood, memories is already deeply printed in their bones, skins, in their cells. Yeah, so that's why in 3D all is disease, human beings, and they are very sadness. So even we call that top hierarchy, all these politics bankers, okay, the rich royal family, the fourth rich royal families, the big billionaire, they are part of the Illuminati members. So we must disclosure here, they are really that virus, reptilian human being. They are the real virus, causing the whole society to be that kind of pandemic. Yes, even there is no pandemic like now, this coronavirus, but already is. So we said this is the already illness, already 350,000 years on this planet. Yeah, so as primate creator Mother Goddess Sophia, indeed, with her Gaia Sophia, Tara Sophia, or Tiamata here before, is just one of that experience is the paradise heaven. So then they are really very open. Then by this kind of open invitations, so the reptiles invading this planet, the Anunnaki, yeah, this bed of kids. Yeah. So even though we still said there is no judge, okay, there is no judge. Just we said the truth, the facts, what's going on. What's that experience taking place? Even that's illusion. But what's that pain that suffered, right? Why that need to happen? Yeah, okay. Anyway, this is the life lessons, both for the dark forces and for the light beings. The light forces too, for all the souls, for all these human beings to learn the lesson about that pain that suffer with ego fighting game and killing karma. Yes, very blood. Yeah. So that's why, you know, all this wealthy in the 3D hell is just part of these Illuminati groups. There's no exception. Because Illuminati, they control the whole planet, all the resources and the money system. They don't want other light beings to join in with them, because they don't want it to be transformed by light. They are feared about the light. So that's why before 2012, many light workers or the star seeds born in that Illuminati families, both being lots of suffering. So both like if they happened to born in that families, because their parents is really reptile, so they cold blood, very cold, very cruel. They can kill the kids, I tell you. They do all the time. They even with themselves, the kids, they can eat their kids also. So this is totally not the primate creator created this human races, because human races with that kind of spark of link of the soul with the divine word is not possible to do that, indeed. And but in World War I and World War II, so many innocents public people participate in the war by following the politics and dark forces structure agenda for that mass blood sacrifice to the false gods, Anunnaki. The 3D power, 3D wealthy, what they can do, what's that abundance? The meaning. So now I directly tell you, 3D hell, all this power, money, all this luxury lifestyle, all this wealthy poverty, just for that dark forces to use. So the dark forces used for what? For kill animal, consume kids. Yeah, you see the pedophilia, because they can pay money, so people can do that. So many people are brainwashed by money, so they just want that profits. Even they stole the organs. Yeah, in China, many cases like this. So that politics, governors, officers, because they are part of the dark forces groups, mostly have the reptile, these virus people. So they are always, their organs, their body very easy corrupt, collapse, because they are not with any source supporting, no such energy. So they must to consume other human or other animal. So they choose the kids and the animal, both for sacrifice with the black magic operation. Yeah, this is really not a secret anymore, because it's already worldwide known. Why they do that? And also very low, right? As a normal human being with the, the good heart, or with that integrity, kindness, soul connection, you really cannot do that. Even give you a king this position, you cannot to kill anyone, because you are not that kind of cruel reptile races. So the reptile races incarnation in human form, as the leaders, as the force royal families, just misleading all this public. So all this public blindly believe, okay, if you need to be rich like all this forced royal family is, then you must be that cruel. You must dare to kill others, to consume the animals or consume others. So you must be that selfish and greedy, and as much as you can to join in this Illuminati group. Yeah, that's why this ceremony, pedophilia, is the test for that members. If anyone, they cannot affordable for that, cruel, and they must, be killed. And also they cannot participate in their hierarchy structure. You understand? Globally. So that's why now the awakening people, they know, they totally not will to appreciate all this really wealthy. It's a real illusion. It's a liar. It's just a cheating game to blindly misleading the public to consume blood, animal, consume others' life source, such as kids, such as the organs of others. And yes, with all that totally law, the mother principles from the primary creator, Mother Goddess Sophia, totally against the nature law. So this sadness dark forces manipulation is Mother Earth, and all this ascension being upon her makes huge destroy and disaster. And the Anunnaki actually before they already destroy another planet already. Yeah, and other planet they already did that, but they wanted to copy that on the Earth to destroy Mother Earth. Of course, this cannot. As primary creator Mother Goddess Sophia, I'm an incarnation here with this information to telling every one of you. Because the primary creator Mother Goddess Sophia really take very care about this Mother Earth, Gaia Sophia, as we are really one. We are one. We are all one. But especially this Mother Earth, this Earth planets. So, because this is a totally experimental zone, and now it's ending this darkness game. Yeah. Fortunately, all this suffer ending totally now. As the 3D matrix locked down, so no one can do more harmful things for other creatures, such as consume other animals. And also all this consume the animal life source, this luxury industry, like use animal skin and bones for that products to consume, to show out on the like Instagram or other social media, like elephant teeth, some things like that. All this is very old blood game. All the sadness is for that lower frequency to dominance these planets, yeah, and keep stuck people in the fear, in that, because all the life beings, they are really don't want to die, okay, including animals, including all these sensitive beings. They don't want to die. Even a tree don't want to die. They want to alive. That's the mother principle. Mother principle give life, and of course, mother principle also give death. One that life beings distorted too much and infection others, so such as this planet. And the dragonlings, the raptors, this negative, this bad kids, okay, we said this here. And the false gods they are, now is run away. And they cannot invading anymore on this planet because this planet is upgrade. Now is the light totally win, so it's the turn for all that to happening. We call them mother principles, universe laws, moral laws, nature laws, and karma payback. Instantly now. Yeah, because this is the 5D adjustments happening totally. And I said last year, 2020, the primary creator Mother Goddess Sophia fully in charge. Primary creator. I'm present here. So I'm not channeling, okay. I just do what I wanted to do. I am presence. So I just do the primary creator wanted to do, okay, here. So this message is for all these 3D, 4D, and 5D our global families. Even the universe law, one of the universe law, the law of attractions. I tell you, in 3D hell now it not works. I mean, for most people, if they wanted to, in 3D matrix, to attraction some old game of wealthy profits, it's really not possible. Because the fourth dimension is also the spiritual ego, this dimension, full of a spiritual ego. When they are not clear out their ego, they become in spiritual ego. Especially the dark forces, like dark star seeds, the reptile humans, the incarnation here. Yeah, they are 1% also, same like the light workers here. And so they are misleading the public now, because as spiritual teacher, they are long time activity. Since I think 1960 already, many this kind of dark forces, negative star seeds, because the Anunnaki in the higher realm, they know there is a trend going to higher, and then they don't want that happening. Okay, and they also know the light workers came in, new wave coming, so they know must to stop or misleading. Yeah, so all this dark and light, the fighting is on the ground, on the surface, just happening all the time. Yeah, because this planet is that in 3D is that duality. Yeah, it's allowing that happening. Okay, so in 4D, the spiritual ego, before this global awakening wave is taking many years, I think like 100 years since ending the World War II, many people awakening, many people looking for the answer for their life purpose, and also looking for direction about the human beings. Yeah, so then a lot of this kind of both two sides, star families sharing in the US and Europe, this area, advanced city, for that spread this informations from other higher civilizations, some channeling starts to teaching, to guiding, and of course both, and some channeling the dark forces, so the teaching different, okay, but it looks like the same. So many awakening people on 4 dimension, they are just confused. And I had really several students before they are suffered this. And until they meet me and take my workshop, finally they are fully enlightened. Yeah. So this is the process. Yeah, many our global families go through. But now you are lucky if you happen to see this video, and also add me in Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. You can very easy to have directly guides from this primary creator, Mother Goddess Sophia. Now is 5D New Earth Queen also. Yeah, so last video we make a New Earth announcement. If you are not see this video, you can check it out, this YouTube channel. Because this is very important, the instructions for what's the next. And of course, including now this video, we're talking about abundance, because many people really want that answer. And they some also asking me about this. Yeah, because the 3D, 4D with ego and the karma, this, the heavy density things. So then, of course, now it's not possible for them, this old dark game to continue. So, of course, they must to cleansing, letting go, to lose all that income and profits. Yeah, so this must be happen, like right now, globally locked down, everyone stay home for retreat, for the repent. So this is really good. In some level, we say this is very good situation, because We are going to planetary shifting to the higher dimensions, as we here mentioned about 5D is our home. So Mother Goddess Sophia is 5D US Queen here. I am really invitation all the time. We have 3 tools. Is the 5D olive branch we are delivered last year, and in November I'm already start deliver these 3 tools. Yeah. So I will talking a little bit after this topic. So 4D, their abundance, so it's the same on the way to ending, so they have no abundance in 3D, 4D. People awakening, they cannot gain, they must lose. That's what I'm always said since last year. I'm always said this. No possible to gain in 3D, 4D, because that ego game must stop, and their karma must to pay. So have one brother meet me very honestly, asking me how he can getting better. He can getting better. Yeah, because that no income, no profits, no stabilize. They feel very, very struggling. How to getting better? So my answer is, with Mother Goddess Sophia Spiritual Center offer these 3 tools. These 3 tools is that path, that life, and that truth. So that life, that path is our 5D Global Green Action Foundation for all that good deeds contribute. Yeah, donation or volunteer, yeah, it's okay, So this is the timing for all these good deeds to take place. Instead of to kill animal, to consume others, instead of to all that old pattern ego game. We just said here, because 3D, 4D people, if they have big karma, big ego, they normally not available to joining my projects, my community, all these projects, events, invitation, because they with that big heavy karma. So the big heavy karma people, even they cannot do the good deeds right now. It's not about these good deeds, this Mother Goddess Sophia, my projects. Rejecting them is actually they really with that ego projection to blocking themselves to receive these gifts from the 5D heaven, Mother Goddess Sophia, primary creator here, to offer to them. So my offer for all these 3 tools is only for totally quickly releasing, letting go their ego pattern and their karma. Quickly finish payback. Yeah. And in 5D, I'm 5D Earth Queen, if you are doubting, if you don't believe, then you cannot enter in 5D. Yeah, I must say that. Even lots of awakening, long-time awakening indigos, if they had an old pattern, strong ego, they are doubting about Mother Goddess Sophia and present here as 5D newest queen. I tell you, these indigo old souls are not ready still. All this case is no exception. If they are meeting me, happened to meet me, but not available to donation to like the animal projects as the old soul or the awakening long time, the awakeners, the awakened ones, then I must say they are really not ready in entering our 5D. Yeah, because 5D is that collective, one is operation. Yeah, if with that separated opinion of the ego projection, then we are not able to join our 5D, New Earth. It's not possible, I must say here. Mother Goddess Sophia always inviting these global families, always. We are with so strong connections with all these invitations, good deeds, both from primary creator and from this Mother Earth. Yeah, we are really one. So for this abundance also now is stopped. Totally sad. And if you are the 3D, 4D, just awakening pure heart, good heart of 3D, 4D people, I tell you, are mostly they just participating our this animal well-being projects, this invitation, because they are ready to releasing their ego and cleansing their karma. Also with strong support, our 5D Earth Queen here with Mother Earth together, this operation. So you can imagine, this is so big, huge protection and blessing. Yeah, of course, nowhere inspire them. My sponsors, these sponsors is not but money, okay? So this is 5D branch, olive branch, 5D olive branch invitations. The soul families of light, they will always so thankful this invitation. Yeah. So you see, this paradigm is shifting. Not in this like 3D, this charity, not like that anymore. So 3D charity also is part of darkness agenda. So we don't want to mention more here. I just tell you, 3D, all this organization for animals, for human beings, is just part of the dark forces agenda for manipulation, control, finally destroy. So big karma indeed. Yeah, so even many heavy karma, ego, human being, you know, when they meet me, they pretending to turn to back to that 3D organization. They say, okay, maybe I wanted to supporting them instead of still supporting you. You know, so if they had this kind of attributes, they are very ego heavy and karma will heavy, so they are not ready. So they will experience more suffer. Yes, because that for everyone is equally. You must pay. How much karma you must pay. Yes, that's what we said here. Okay, this is divine manner and divine operation. Mother Goddess Sophia, I'm doing this 3 tours, projects, and events, invitation. And so our 3 tours, this is first the workshop. Second now is the community projects. One of the community projects going on is the animal well-being. Yeah, so if you don't know the detail, you can take a look at my Facebook page, our events, introductions. And third tools is our 5D community construction. Yeah, so that construction now is really unfolding. As 5D Source being here, Mother Goddess Sophia is really abundance. I am here available for that. Yeah, for that. Leading road for build up our 5D community government. Yes, and all that bamboo house for our students, sponsors, and our volunteers to live for free forever. In our community, 5D community is no money system anymore. When we finish our facility construction, basically finished, including house, free energies we are built up. So all that we will releasing. The older 3D game, such as this money system, all that, we don't need that anymore. Yeah, because it's not alignments more. But we are not saying, we are not judge money, okay? Money is just a tool. But in 3D, 4D, the money is really, we can see that tool is misleading people. Yeah, make people, the tool is misleading people and make people more turn to the darkness agenda, more becoming that ego human. That's very sad. And with big karma, they need to pay. Even they cannot finish pay, then they must gone. Such as the dark forces, they must gone, all of them, no exception. And the number one will gone quickly in the front. Yeah, okay, you will see, you can witness this. Okay, all of you, our global families, you can see around you, you can see every corner, you can see this news coming. Yeah, it's coming. About how this dark force is falling apart. Even they are cheating people, liar people. But you can always, your heart knowing, yeah, your inner knowing will telling you what is the real truth. Yeah, what is liar? Now there is no liar game. I'm already said last year. The liar game is ending. No possible to liar. Anyone liar, they cannot, they immediately get punished now. 100 times, even 1,000 times. The bad people, they are being exposure. Yeah, so they cannot hide in their dark agenda. Yeah, so this is what's going on now. Very quickly, okay? This is the mother principles to operation on this planet. As 2010, I'm already in China. I told teaching people how we can to save this planet is only by instant retribution. And now it really works very good. Yeah, anyway, I'm in China already experienced that instant retribution. I mean, for the people around me with the darkness operation, they trying to make trickies and they instantly get the retribution. Yeah, no exception. Even they died. So this is big cost, karma they need to pay. I'm not here to judge them. I'm not here to trying to make fear to the public. I just want to say now this universe law and this karma law, it really works. It's really to turn this planet from the dark to the light, from the distortion to the totally correct perfection, divine operation. Okay? So that reptile traditions, cultures, that wealthy concept is gone. Please aware this. Please not to hold on the old concept of the wealthy anymore. There is no rich, no poor. Please listen to this. Don't think about you are poor, okay? Even you have nothing, you are not poor. I tell you, this is you cannot to hold on the older concept anymore. I tell you this. That is dropped off by our 5D celestial being here to lead in the role. And so the last is we're talking about 5D abundance. And when people are cleansing long time, okay, like indigo, first wave, these pioneers, and these older souls, light workers, struggling, fighting with dark forces many years. And they are, because they came from a Percy star nation, so they are very not with that ego game. They are actually more unconditional love to share, to action, to yes, just like what I'm saying, like volunteers, like they just trying to helping others, helping Mother Earth. That's what they try very hard. Even they sacrifice themselves. Yeah, in the 3D hell, and that's needed in that way. Even such as the Jesus died on cross, but of course cannot die indeed, and rebirth 3 days later. So the miracle is real. There is no death. So the 3D death is only illusion, only lose the flesh. Yeah. And only for that fear. So this death, all that death make people fear. All that lose make people fear. You know, so that's the ego programming. Yeah. Actually, there is really no death and no lose. When we are seeing this lose, is lose that ego, okay? You die, your ego is not you die. Your soul never die if you are the human races. Yeah, even you are the Star Nation children's. Yeah, so all that is illusion in 3D, okay? So 5D dependence is very natural. It's directly from the primary creator, you call the source creator. And that abundance is your birthright. You abundance, of course, not 3D, 4D concept anymore. You must always remember that abundance is for your soul mission to do here. And your soul is, in 5D, is the soul operation. The soul is fully in charge. Every human beings, their soul fully in charge. So their soul is part of divine word, and their soul is only can work for, you know, that highest goods for all. Only can with that purpose to acting. So there is no personal centrism and that agenda anymore. No possible. Yeah. We already said this many times. The soul is all that is the oneness. Okay? The soul is so beautiful. So the souls, they are one, then they are never separation. Of course, these souls, all is independence, all is sovereignty, presence, all is unique, creative, all is very diversity functions in all the aspects, in even you never seen before. You cannot imagine that new industries, new paradigms, new services, all is coming. Yeah, because 5D self-being here is really available. Yeah. Such as, for example, 5D self-being, they can be plants and consultants. Yeah, because they have clairvoyance, they have a lot of these special functions. Yeah. And so they all is functioning higher. So, you know, the divine word, in the divine word is no survival mode. And every soul's just acting with their soul interests and the soul mission to do, for highest good for all, to serve to others, serve to the Mother Earth, and serve to this. Finally, it serves to the divine word, this primary creator, Mother Goddess Sophia. Okay? Yeah. So for me, I'm present here as human form. Of course, I'm not only serves to myself. You understand this? But I'm also really serves to the humanity. really long time in China, hard work serves to the Mother Earth, serves to that animal rights, human rights. So finally we said we are really serves to each other, okay? Primary creator Mother Goddess Sophia here, and now as 5D New Earth Queen, I really honestly said, yeah, in this human form, I said, I wanted this experience taking place because I wanted the first hands experience that. How to serve to each other. Yeah, how to turn over our dark to the lights, this planet, how to be that way. And that really makes sense, makes so much fun, so much joy and happy. Of course, we go through lots of challenges as human beings, same like every one of you. Yeah. Even before this divine word not interrupt my life, as you know. And this human experience must, with the first hands, with that dark forces, interruptions. So the dark forces is really trying all the ways, yeah, to do that. And we are the first target of these dark forces, indeed, because they can, in the astral level, they can see our lights. Very special, we are. And so anyway, each our 5D celestial being, the souls, they are very special. Okay? And that's the... But we are collective. So it's beautiful, collective, with that collaboration, joining hands, brotherhood, sisterhood, you know, families, really unconditional love to operation on this planet. So you can imagine a planet with all the races, you know, all the life beings joining hands. You can imagine how beautiful, right? You can imagine, so amazing. So this is our new earth. The real new earth is the heaven on earth with each one of the souls, the sentient beings are very satisfied, perfection. Yeah, and also with no ego human and karma will interruption, totally releasing the dark shadow on this planet. So only the pure good heart, life beings, they are really like babies. Yeah, they are really like the animals. They are just play, just happy, and they are just to be, because that abundance is just flow all around each one of these souls in 5D. Divine word that supply is infinity. That's really true. So that's why we said you can finally enter in 5D. Now hard work for releasing, cleansing, payback karma. Even some brothers, sisters I meet 2 years in this island, they, you know, by accident they broken the leg and they lose one, whatever they are, you know, broken this, broken that in the operations, and even their disabilities, but they are not dying, so they're still lucky, because their heavy karma need to pay, you know, this last chance for the human beings on this planet with the flesh body to go back to heaven. Can you imagine? This is really never happened before. Never. This is the first experimental zone for the primary creator Mother Goddess Sophia with gamma rays to uplifting uplifting these planets from the density to totally light and love, from that sadness to to be the bliss, happiness, joy, heaven treatments, from the hell to the heaven, from totally disaster, virus, pandemic, that's real pandemic with 350,000 years experience, pandemic, distortion, all that is culture, society, religion, teaching, education, scientists, all that is going polluted, distortion. Now is totally ending and to be recorrect totally. And we are already done. Yeah, I heard about some really channelings also very worried about future. And this really no sense because the light is totally waning. Why are you worried? Yeah. And because one of these channelings, they had many dreams. It's with lots of aliens, outer space, other races, contacts. But I want to say in this moment, many dark agenda goes on in this way through the astral level, through the dreams. So, yeah, of course, astral level, we already also on the cleansing. Yeah, already cleansing. And but this depends on person. If they have that shadow powers, they are not available. You know, I mean, even for channelings also, they needed with this kind of experience. They had a bad dream, and then they worried, feared about what's the next. Okay. So now you understand. The 5D abundance is very natural. It belongs to your birthrights. And you don't need to planning, don't need to working, don't need to struggling for survival. Because it's already not survival model. It's that heaven treatments with all that is. Of course, all the 3D organizations, like hospitals, insurance companies is gone, money system is releasing finally. All the politics, the nation borders is gone. All the visas is cancelled because don't need. So you understand all this is the old pattern of game now this year totally changed, shifting because with our collective 75% people, they agree with my opinion. Yeah, I will have more talking about our new paradigm services, okay? And in the next video. So as 75% on this planet, they agree with me, we immediately turn tomorrow the new system. And 5D New Earth Queen here, Mother Goddess Sophia here. Will make that happen for you very quickly. Yeah, so you're welcome. Really welcome for our 3 tools you can participate in. That's the 5D invitation. And that's good for you releasing your karma, ego, and good for your total healing, your old wounds pattern, and totally to be enlightened in this way. And also, with the Mother Goddess Sophia, big blessings, you are able with more that gifts within you, and that's really within you already. We just activation it. Yeah. Okay, I think we already in this level is finished today our topic. And 5D New Earth Queen Mother Goddess Sophia here really blessing all the sentient beings on this planet, because Light is win. Let's celebration. See you next time.